Hello everyone. Thank you for visiting the Senior Golden Cafe again today. Why don't you settle into your seat, enjoy a warm drink, and talk about something that matters to both you and me. I've noticed that many people find their eyesight weakening as they get older. So today, let's talk about our eyes. Those two little windows that have been with us all our lives. Witnessing the moment our children were born, beautiful sunsets, and the pages of the books we've loved. If you've recently noticed your vision becoming a bit blurry or felt increased eye fatigue by the end of the day, I want you to know that you aren't alone and that there are solutions available. Today, we're going to talk about food, specifically fruit. And I have a feeling that after today, many of you will look at your shopping list in a whole new way. Let's begin by understanding the why behind all of this, because simply handing you a list of foods without a scientific explanation wouldn't be right. Without exaggeration, the eyes are among the most metabolically demanding tissues in the entire body. The retina, that thin membrane at the back of the eye responsible for capturing light and converting it into signals the brain reads as images, consumes oxygen and energy at an extraordinary rate. That high energy consumption comes at a cost. Oxidative stress. The retina is constantly exposed to light, to blue light from screens, and to the natural byproducts of its own energy production. All of this generates unstable molecules known as reactive oxygen species, or ROS, which damage the eye's delicate cells over time. Glycation plays a role too. That's the process where excess blood sugar binds to proteins and fats in the body, including the proteins in the eye's lens and retina, causing them to become stiff, lose flexibility, and grow more prone to damage. And then there's retinal hypoxia, a condition where blood flow and oxygen supply to the eyes are reduced compared to earlier years. This becomes increasingly common as we age, and our blood vessels lose some of their elasticity. When oxidative stress, glycation, and reduced blood flow act together over decades, they lead to a slow, quiet decline in vision, resulting in conditions like macular degeneration, cataracts, and glaucoma, as well as the general blurriness so many of us simply chalk up to getting older. But here's the truly great news. Nature has hidden some remarkable tools inside fruit that help fight back against every one of these processes. Let's take a look at them, one by one. Let's start with blackcurrants. The benefits of this superberry aren't internet hearsay. They're backed by real, published clinical research. A research team led by Dr. Hiroshi Oguro in Japan conducted a randomized, placebo-controlled trial in which glaucoma patients consumed blackcurrant anthocyanins over a 2-year period and published their findings in the ophthalmology journal Ophthalmologica. The study found that blackcurrant anthocyanins helped slow the deterioration of visual field and supported healthier blood flow to the optic nerve head, the point where the optic nerve connects to the eye. An earlier study by the same team, published in the Hirosaki Medical Journal, showed that blackcurrant anthocyanins significantly increased blood flow to both the retina and the optic nerve without raising blood pressure or eye pressure. Why does that matter? Because smooth, healthy blood flow ensures the retina receives the oxygen and nutrients it needs to repair itself day after day. Now let's talk about blueberries. You've probably heard they're wonderful for your eyes. Many of you likely already keep a bag of them in the freezer. But is there real science behind that? There is. A notable study by Dr. Wilhelmina Kaut's team, published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry, used a placebo-controlled crossover design to examine how blueberries affect dark adaptation and photobleaching recovery. Essentially, how quickly your eyes bounce back after exposure to sudden bright light. The anthocyanin compounds in blueberries significantly sped up that recovery. And going back further, a study by Nakaishi and colleagues, published in Alternative Medicine Review, found that these same compounds improved dark adaptation and meaningfully reduced the eye fatigue caused by prolonged close-up work, what we'd now call screen time. So whether you're scrolling on your phone, reading on a tablet, or working through your favorite crossword puzzle, these small but mighty berries are quietly helping protect your eyes from daily strain. Next is the goji berry, and this result genuinely surprised the researchers. A team led by Dr. Xiang Li at the University of California, Davis, published a randomized trial in the journal Nutrients. Healthy adults between 45 and 65 ate just a small handful, about 28 grams, of goji berries 5 times a week for 90 days. The results were remarkable. The goji berry group showed a significant increase in macular pigment optical density, or MPOD, a key measure of how well the macula, the most sensitive part of the retina, is protected against oxidative damage. Here's the most interesting part. The goji berry group actually outperformed a group taking a standard lutein and zeaxanthin supplement. That tells us something important. Whole fruit often delivers these nutrients in a form the body absorbs and uses even more effectively than an isolated pill. Now, kiwi and papaya both are exceptionally rich in vitamin C, which is essential for maintaining the collagen structure of the cornea and the delicate blood vessels that feed the retina. Vitamin C is also one of the body's most powerful water-soluble antioxidants, directly neutralizing free radicals before they can damage eye tissue. Papaya adds another layer since it's rich in beta-carotene and lycopene, carotenoids that work together to strengthen the eye's natural defenses. Then, there are the hydration heroes, watermelon and dragon fruit. Your eyes rely on steady hydration to maintain the tear film that protects the cornea and keeps vision clear and comfortable. Watermelon is about 92% water and rich in lycopene. Dragon fruit brings a unique combination of vitamin C and beneficial plant compounds, along with a low glycemic index, meaning it won't spike your blood sugar the way many sweet desserts do. That matters enormously because it helps prevent the glycation process we talked about earlier. Let's zoom out for a moment because this isn't just a story about berries. It's a journey built on decades of solid research. The landmark Age-Related Eye Disease Study 2, known as AREDS2, conducted by the U.S. National Eye Institute, found that specific antioxidants and carotenoids, including lutein and zeaxanthin, can significantly reduce the risk of progression to advanced macular degeneration in people already at risk. Dr. Johanna Seddon's foundational research, published in JAMA, was among the first to establish a direct link between dietary carotenoid intake and reduced risk of age-related macular degeneration, work that helped launch the entire field of nutritional ophthalmology. And extensive research by Dr. Paul Bernstein, published in Progress in Retinal and Eye Research, explains exactly how zeaxanthin becomes physically incorporated into the macula, acting like a pair of natural internal sunglasses that filters harmful blue light and neutralizes oxidative stress from the inside out. So now, let's get practical. Because knowing this is one thing, but putting it to use is what actually makes the difference. Rule number 1. Mind your calcium timing. Calcium, especially from dairy products like milk or cheese, can bind with certain plant compounds in the gut and reduce how much of those protective antioxidants your body actually absorbs. So if you're having a glass of milk with breakfast, try enjoying your berries or kiwi as a separate snack an hour or two later, rather than mixing them together. Rule number 2. Add a little healthy fat. Many of the compounds we've discussed today, especially carotenoids like the lutein and zeaxanthin found in papaya and goji berries, are fat-soluble. That means your body absorbs them far better with a small amount of healthy fat alongside. A handful of walnuts with your blueberries, a light drizzle of olive oil over sliced papaya, or a few almonds with your goji berries can meaningfully boost how much of that nutrition actually reaches your eyes. Rule number 3. Think about temperature. Raw and lightly chilled fruit generally preserves more of those delicate anthocyanin compounds than fruit that's been heavily cooked, since these antioxidants can break down under prolonged high heat. So enjoy these fruits fresh whenever you can. And rule number 4, the timing question so many of you ask about. There's real logic to enjoying antioxidant-rich fruit in the evening. Your body carries out most of its cellular repair and regeneration while you sleep, so giving your system a fresh supply of anthocyanins and vitamin C before bed means those protective compounds are circulating and ready right when your body's natural nighttime healing is most active. So here's the challenge I'm setting for you today. Choose just 2 of these fruits and enjoy them consistently every single day. Try simple pairings like blueberries and papaya or goji berries and kiwi. I wanted to share this with you today because these fruits offer a simple, natural way to help maintain and protect your eye health. They aren't a miracle cure-all, but they're one more excellent, science-backed way to care for the eyes that have served you so beautifully throughout your life. And of course, if you're currently managing your blood sugar or living with an existing eye condition, it's always best to check with your ophthalmologist first. But remember this, the research is real, the science is solid, and nature has given us some truly remarkable tools to work with. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with me today. Please take good care of your precious eyes. This world is still so beautiful, and there's so much out there waiting to support and help you. Keep going and stay strong. Cheer up.